Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Travos, and this commentary is going to be kind of a short topic commentary, almost like a rant, but more like a description of kind of like a struggle, I guess you would call it, of low channels and kind of why it happens and how to get out of it as far as I believe. I don't think I've quite gotten out of it, but I've kind of deciphered the code, almost, if there is one. But yeah, this is, again, just going to be a short video because not only is it kind of a short topic that I want to talk about, but if I want to start getting into double uploads, I need to start small and kind of work my way to it, and to make sure that I do the double uploads and also not bore you guys with a long video at the same time. Win-win. It just seems to work out perfectly this way. So I'm gonna do a few short topic videos, I guess, like this. I have no idea what I'm gonna put as gameplays, but yeah, this is a commentary I've been wanting to talk about. I don't know exactly how to phrase it, but I guess the YouTube conundrum, as it is you really need momentum to get a healthy, growing channel. Like, to grow, you need an initial push, an initial growth, and then that growth leads to more growth and more growth. I tend to think of it as momentum. You gain momentum, and if you were to stop doing anything with your channel, it would still kind of grow for a little bit, and then it would lose its momentum. And if you get that initial push, you better work hard at that point. You better grind, because you need to abuse that momentum as much as possible and get the most out of it. If you don't, you're missing out on an opportunity for really great success. And at a low, with a low channel with very low views and subscribers, it's very hard to get that initial push, and it's basically just luck and self-promoting. And I personally hate self-promoting, but I'm trying to get better at it because it does work, obviously. I just feel so bad. I'm a very moral person. I'm an extremely moral person, and I don't know. It just feels wrong to some extent. But yeah, I gotta get better at that. I always think that if it is a good enough video and I do a good enough job, then other people will promote for me, basically. Or like the video's stats will promote for me, because then like more people will join, the more statistics that it has. And I don't know, you kind of do have to self-promote, but yeah, it's so hard to get that initial push, because on YouTube and growth like this kind of growth, it revolves around a cycle of growth leading to more growth and creating that momentum. But if you have no momentum, how do you actually start? How do you get into a cycle? Because it's built around a complete cycle, a circle. And how do you just like somehow make a path into that? There's no other lines anywhere. It's a circle. It just goes round and round. How do you get to that? It's hard. Hopefully that's not too weird of an analogy, but yeah, I've found that it helps to give off the appearance of momentum. So almost like tricking the audience, but like still doing it in a very moral way. Again, I'm an extremely moral way, just using certain psychological phrases and certain things. Like if you know NLP techniques, neuro-linguistic programming, I believe it's called, and like certain other things, just the way that you speak, feeling professional and feeling like you know what you're doing, and like you've experienced things already, and being able to speak the way that you want to be heard correctly, and doing things and giving off the appearance that you already have growth by kind of acting to some extent, or just like acting comfortable, acting like you know this already, and acting as if you expect fully that people are going to watch your videos and that they are going to like them, and that you build yourself around that fact and basically just jumpstart your way in. And that's really hard to do, but if you do it right, giving off the appearance that you already have momentum, it kind of like sucks people in, because people love momentum. They love a healthy, growing channel. That's what brings them, and like just that community aspect, or at least that's one part of it. And if you can give off the appearance that you already have some amount of momentum, even if you don't, then it really helps to bring in that initial momentum, and then using that tactic to continue momentum forward and build it upon itself as well. And I guess lately I'm starting to learn a lot of stuff like that, which is helping a lot, but yeah, it's really hard to do as a lowly channel, because you could be doing even better quality content than a lot of people that are like normally called YouTubers, but you wouldn't have anyone to see your video initially. Like, and it's very frustrating at that point, because it's a very slow process. And I guess one example of knowing what you're doing and giving off momentum is this commentary itself, because I've been talking in a way that feels like I'm knowing what I'm doing, and feels like I already have success and I know what I'm talking about, and feeling like I've gained momentum, which in truth is actually kind of starting to happen, which I'm happy about, but not to the point, I guess, that I would be conveying, not quite anyway. Still pretty truthful in that, although it's truthful anyway, just not 100%. It's only like 99%. Kind of lifting myself just slightly on my toes, I guess. But yeah. Like at the beginning of the video, for example, I explained how this is just going to be a short topic video, because I want to start double uploading, and to get it with my schedule and everything and all the stuff that I explained, I explained it in a way like I knew what I was doing, like I had a plan and everything. And to be truthful, I do kind of plan that, but like, look at this video, it's like 7.5 minutes long. So, like, obviously it didn't go quite according to plan. It's not that planned out. But, yeah, just, I guess that's the best way I've figured it out, giving the appearance that you already know what you're doing and that you already have momentum. So, I guess that's all that I wanted to talk about. So, yeah, this is the end of the video. So, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.